All right, so here we are on the second episode. We are going to start discussing about allocations. Before we discuss and understand allocations in a layman's term, let us first build a quick report on Inforiver write-back matrix. We know the drill. We will get our visual on the canvas, and then let's get some measures here. So I'm going to get my actuals for the year scale, which is 2024, and then let me get the plan of revenue for 2024 and place it in the compare to plan bucket. This is my version, as we know. Now I'll get some, let's do one thing. Let's get all the row hierarchies from the relational tables. We've got region, we've got country, let's get city, then we should get channel, and let's get product family, and finally the product. So six dimensions coming from the relational table sitting here. We've got two measures. Let's slide the visualization pane and the data pane inside. I'm going to quickly go to quick format and click on auto. I'm going to just expand this measures and then just double click and expand our row hierarchy. So if I simply collapse everything and I select and click North America, let's go to United States, New York, uh, the e-commerce channel, and then let's go to electronics. This is exactly how our row dimensional structure looks like in the visualization pane, right? Now, what are allocations? What is exactly allocation mean? So allocation in a layman's term is simply the concept of having the value spread or distributed by certain contexts that we have either in the row dimension or in the column dimension. Right now, we have not placed anything in the column dimension, but just to specify or explain allocations at a very high level, what we are going to do is we are going to create a data input measure. And this measure, let's copy it from the 2024 revenue actual native measure, which is coming from DAX. Now I'm going to name this 2025 revenue underscore PLN, which stands for plan. And this is a very interesting checkbox that I want you to focus on. Distribute parent value to children. So any value that we replace on this measure at the parent level, the delta is going to get distributed to the connected row children hierarchies. That means this is the simplest way of understanding allocations. Let's click on create. And now what we can do is, just for the ease and clarity of this visual, let's hide the native measures coming from DAX and only have our Inforiver data input measure. I'll zoom in a little bit. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of additional revenue in my 2025 as a revenue plan. So let's say we'll add 5 million more. What just happened is allocations. So the values from the top has been an additional $5 million has been added to the value, and that $5 million is spread across all the connected hierarchies. This is also an example of top down, but we will understand top down planning in a bit detail in one of the upcoming episodes in this season. But this is how allocations work. It is spreading and distributing the delta, which is basically the additional 5 million in case if you are subtracting anything from your top line or from your total value out of all the rows, that delta is also going to get distributed in a negative way. So let's say if I am reducing 10 million from this. So now a reduction of 10 million is also understood by the matrix, and then it is distributing this 10 million in negative equally throughout all the row hierarchies. So this is the simplest way to understand what allocations mean. See you in the next video.